Hey everybody, welcome back. Doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. New playable character teased. Whose is it? We're going to talk to you about who it is, or possibly it could be, because there is technically some debate out there, believe it or not. So we'll check that out. New to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down the like button. Appreciate you.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, so as of 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific, we've got this teaser. We're just gonna let it run through first, okay? Just gonna let it run. Okay, let's do that one more time. It's short, only 10 seconds. Now, I'm guessing you're saying, oh, that's either Wolverine or that's either Black Panther. That's what everybody is currently saying. Now, let's slow this down. Just play back once, and then we're going to go check what people are thinking. The first time I saw that, when I saw this, I was like, I legit didn't know. You know, some of the things to notice here, and I'm going to hide myself, actually, just to make it so you can see this a little better. So there's clearly a distinction here around the arm and at the shoulders, right? There's something going on here and actually when I'm saying this here, you can see my mouse. You know, there's some sort of gauntlet looking thing. There's something like a shoulder pad on both sides. You know, you can see a very jacked person. So for that reason, people always thought Wolverine, but I don't see really a lot of hair on the arms when I'm looking at this. And as it comes across, okay, the right arm is in front of the left. That is definitely a Wakanda Forever thing. But that doesn't mean it's Black Panther. It could very, very much be just Wolverine comes on. That's how he gets ready and he brings out his claws. They're not going to show you the claws, obviously, but you know, you can see there's sort of like, it looks like there's a little yellow here, like a little stripe, which makes you think maybe Wolverine. Looks like some belt utility thing. You know, it kind of backs up a little bit more. Like, all right, well, what's on the belts there? You know, Black Panther, I've seen wear a number of different suits and outfits. He's got tech that he brings along with him. Again, I'm looking along this arm. You know, it's jungle. That doesn't mean anything for either of them. It could be either. You know, there's clearly some sort of texture here looking for the suit. But again, I mean, that could be either one. And it just... Turn down the music there. I mean, and then it just goes to that, but I mean, I'm like looking early on, again, you got these shoulders up here, the shoulder pads. I can't tell if that's different versus skin. It could very much just be an upper armor piece for like a Black Panther suit. Again, I don't see a bunch of hair everywhere. So which, if there was a bunch of hair, I'd be like, definitely Wolverine. And again, here, there's clearly something going on with the gauntlet. I can't tell, you know, I don't see any like little mini Black Panther claws or anything, but there's definitely some texture and stuff to this thing. It could be a glove. It could be a glove. It could be a Wolverine glove. If it is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be pretty stoked. I mean, I'm just looking at this stuff. But again, it comes across, you know, and his fists are gigantic. Like, that's one of the things what makes me think, like, okay, like, I mean, is Black Panther's fist really that big? I don't know. I mean, you know, but it's hilarious. We're going to look at the forum or the Discord real quick. It to me is not 100% clear. Now, like, when I look at this, that looks kind of like... That could either be skin or a suit. It looks more like a suit, frankly, which makes me think, yeah, that's Black Panther. Now, the fact that Black Panther's coming out in a few months, it really leans in more on Black Panther, but I think a lot of people are going to think this is Wolverine because of that, but it very much could be Wakanda Forever. This picture right here, right over left. Now, he's got his hands out on this picture, but, you know, it's right over left. You know, does he have a belt on there? No. Let's look for Black Panther Wakanda Forever pictures and just see Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I mean, all of these suits, a Black Panther suit in general, they're all typically pretty thin. You know what I mean? I don't see a lot of armor on those. I mean, we could look at Black Panther suits, see what's going for that. Like even from comics, you know, again, very smooth, very sleek, but he does clearly have some sort of gauntlet-y looking thing there. I mean, again, it can't just use it from the MCU. You got to think of all comics all the time. Now, granted, Google is just always going to be looking at anything from the MCU more often than not. But man, like, you know, like this one, you know, that's a cloth. So it's like, no, it's not going to be anything like, no, it's not that. Every time I see something here, that's a cosplay, but you know, the shoulders are pretty sleek and well, here we go. I mean, then you start seeing some armor on this, so it's like, but that's not quite like I mean, that one was very much like a Wolverine shoulder pad. I think a lot of people, it's hilarious that people already are saying, you know, here's like the old school, just again, there's no armor to that. That's just sleek, it's thin, which again, I mean, man, Wolverine just seems to be screaming out from this. I'm gonna say that I think it's probably that. If I had to, you force me to guess, I have to pick one, Wolverine. That based on the suit, you know, based on the, you know, timing, I'm like, well, it's clearly Black Panther, but you know, I haven't seen any really hardcore outfits here that are just like, that's clearly like a Black Panther type suit. You know, yeah, no, I don't. I mean, unfortunately, it's not showing a lot of comic suits on here. But yeah, no, so if we jump onto the Discord, all right, so I posted right here, you know, right after posted, yes, where, yes. Character tease out. First one, obviously Wolverine. How do we know it's not Black Panther? It could just be a companion tease. It says hairy, bulky arms. I threw out a Wakanda Forever because it's right over left. Suit is pocketing on the side. I'm sorry, but I'm more the different character. Like his blue, yellow, and black outfit. Let's see, Wolverine's overrated. I disown you if I even know you, 80 vibes. Let's see, they're adding Black Panther. Wolverine doesn't look like Black Panther because you can clearly see yellow and sleeveless suit. Now, I don't think it's necessarily sleeveless like I was saying, but you know, I haven't heard anyone in this game ask for Wolverine. Not true. Clearly Black Panther. It doesn't have claws, and Black Panther 2 is coming out. Now claws could be retracted. Obviously, Wolverine does the same pose when he gets claws ready. Absolutely right. He obviously doesn't pop his claws out. Okay, excuse me, what? Here's an interesting one. Like that's to me. So this little GIF right here is like what it looks like the most. You can see he's got a little belt on. He's got the shoulder pads, like all of those things. He's got gigantic hands. Here's another one like this right here. Again, Dark Council posted. This screams it all day. Like right there for sure. Like that just makes me like Wolverine. Yeah. Looking forward to 3 mil Wolverine. Don't think Wolverine will have any range attacks. Not even transmute. So there is clearly some split thoughts here on this. I don't see a lot of other. We're talking about 8th. The 8th is, you know, what's the day is the 8th? Today's the 4th. The 8th is Monday. I don't know if that means that's when it's coming out. What if it's Black Panther? I mean, August 8th seems early, but you know, maybe Wolverine is another level to Panther. Wolverine doesn't have a belt like that. Bro, neither is Black Panther. I mean, they both have claws. That's not even a belt. I mean, luckily, Wolverine are built differently. Only one is bulky like that. I have to agree. Like, you know, Wolverine is definitely the more likely to be bulky. And again, I think, you know, it's more likely to be Wolverine. You all do realize this was a Scarlet Witch teaser, right? So, you know, that's pretty funny how looking at that back now. Let's see, anything else here? Guess who's next? Why would they capture I don't know what they're talking about there. So yeah, I mean, it just seems to be clearly playable Wolverine. A lot of people, I mean, brightness turned up by 3 times. I mean, That doesn't show a lot of different for me though. Like, it's, again, everything we kind of already talked about. It seems like it could be either one. I hate, you know, it really could be. Anyway, again, I look at that screams Wolverine to me, you know, again, but his hands are just gigantic in this. Is the second Wolverine is second popular and Spider-Man is 1. That's totally true. Dark Domain suit, that'd be crazy. Will be a big ad. We're talking about rankings of characters: Spider-Man, Wolverine, Thor, Deadpool, Iron Man, Hulk. Totally true. All right, so that's kind of what they have there. Again, I don't know who it's going to be. It's definitely very interesting to see dropping this teaser. I mean, just playing it slow again. I mean, it's pretty dark. You can't see a lot. I mean, it's I don't know. I'm going to lean on saying it's Wolverine for now. You're making me guess. I'm saying it's Wolverine. That's what I think. I think it's going to be Wolverine, and we'll see how it kind of shakes out from there. What do you think? Do you think it's Wolverine or Black Panther?
I have no idea.
No idea? Not even a guess? If you are forced to guess, who do you pick? Okay.
Idea.
No idea. She has no idea. I'm going with Wolverine. Tell me who you think it is in the comments below. Are you excited if it's either of them? Are you excited more if it's one of them versus the other? Obviously, WolverThor is going to be stoked if it's Wolverine. I'm going to hold my reservation because I've played him in other games and he's been terrible. So I don't want to get too excited, but I mean, at right now, yeah, I'm pretty hyped. This strikes me as a Wolverine, and even if it's BP, Black Panther, that's going to be super cool with the movie coming out and all that with Wakanda Forever. So appreciate you guys making it this far. Let me know in the comments below. Come to the Discord if you like. It's in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, notification bell, subscribe if you want. Until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.